Hi there, and welcome back to U4 Third Rome, our Let's Play on hard. And yeah, we have a lot of decisions to make. Will we make an alliance with Tver or with Ryazan? And will we integrate below zero? And something else. I wanted to talk about something else. I've seen that there is a great conflict that is now overtaking, like everything, of England. England has really taken over some lands here in Ireland, but now France has started to beat it back. Look at that. They're losing horribly to France, Provence, Lorraine and Friesland, which means England may be dismantled, which means who has the luck modifier? Probably not England. We'll see about that. I mean, it's crazy. We can look at the English Channel if we can see someone's trade power unnaturally high. We cannot see if they're lucky anymore, I think, but oh wow. England will probably lose all of this, and they have gained some stuff here, and it may lose like a lot here too. Strangely not Scotland, because they have a truce with Scotland, with Scotland, and wow, they're getting really beaten down. They're allied with Portugal. But Portugal, like, does nothing and does receive no hurt. It's crazy what's going on there. So England is losing. What else is going on here? Yeah, the little wars in the German department, so to say, that is going on. And then here the great powers, the Mamluks, the Ottomans, peacefully developing, so to say. The Crimea is occupied by rebels. There's a lot of rebels here. There's Georgia and Georgia. They're also Orthodox, and sooner or later we might come to their help. If we can afford it, that is. Because we're a little bit in trouble from the financial standpoint. Now we have to make a decision. First, we want a new alliance. We have another diplomatic relation open. We could go for Ryazan. They love us, they are friendly, and we love them, we are friendly to them. The other option would be Tver. We have historical ties to them. Same dynasty, same religion, but they are threatened. So if you look at that, we could make an alliance, but it's sort of, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be good. And additionally, we can have an alliance with Ryazan, and they also have an alliance with Lithuania, which means usually if Lithuania attacks us, which is definitely possible, then Ryazan might decide to help us against Lithuania. So, like, all in all, the choice of Ryazan as an ally is probably the better choice. We have Kniaz Ivan IV Rurikovich here in power, and here also Kniaz Alexander II Rurikovich is here in power. Both of our dynasty, both pretty young, both a good alliance, and Ryazan is also like a little bit bigger. I don't think it is much more powerful than Tver, but I think we should choose Ryazan just because we could use help against Lithuania once that goes. So let's offer an alliance to Ryazan. So the next thing is we should look if we can integrate another vassal. And we only have one candidate here. I mean, it will endanger our relations with our subjects a lot, but what can you do, right? We have maximum improved relations here at the moment. So that might be the thing to go for, so to say. So we're one with Ryazan now. And we can annex Belozero. And I think we should do that. It will cost us quite some time, quite some diplomatic points, diplomatic power, but it will only be 3 years, and it's okay right now. It's definitely okay. So we'll start to annex Belozero. Then we'll have to make a little bit of a pause annexing. Let's see. We also have a royal marriage offer from Ryazan, which we of course accept from one of our alliances. Definitely, definitely. So let's continue that. We'll soon be like at the maximum relation with Belozero. And I think we don't need more, so we can just return him home. Vasily to Temni embarrasses the court again. Committed an absolute faux pas today in front of the court and a few foreign dignitaries. The repercussions of this take years to repair. We're losing stability, which is really bad news, because unrest. No, we'll have to concentrate on our administrative power and try to repair this again. And now we have to start some work on our relations, probably with Perm, or with the smaller alliances, with the Rostov. Let's see, we have improved relations still here, 88. Here we have 69, with Perm we have 44 only. We could integrate Perm, but they're really good at the regiments and all. So they might have the highest liberty desire from relative power, so I think we could definitely argue to send someone here and to improve relations, because it's our most powerful vassal, and we should really have good relations with them too. We could influence them, but I think this is easier to do. Also, this is not our family, so we need this to progress, so to say. And of course, yeah, once we have another free relation, we might take Tver and bring it under our protection, so to say. Let's also see how this develops, this conflict. Seems like France is really winning. Oh, and we have another Great Synod. The Church has gathered in a Great Synod. They're asking for your support and certain privileges in return for helping fight anti-feudal heresies that are stalking our land. Do we help the Church keep the people in their place? Or do we support these movements to break up the old feudal order? I mean, in that situation, what we're really looking for at the moment is really some patriarch authority. But we're also looking into stability. But we really don't want to break up the old feudal order yet. That's not something... we're a little bit progressive, but not that much. And we could definitely use the patriarch authority to be able to change this, maybe. Again. Lasts until 7th of December 1484. I mean, we could also wait until it runs out, so to say, and then select another one. Yeah, maybe we should do that. So now we could lose patriarch authority, but they have no patriarch authority. they would be on their own on this, in the view of gaining stability. And really the danger of unrest in the country might lead to this. So we're like, I mean, we're bringing forward the church, the synods, but they're on their own on this because we need to make the country more stable. We need to take some compromises in that case. I mean, we're definitely on this Constantinople thing, on the Third Rome course, but we're just a little bit in danger right now. Oh, look at that. We've gained a fort in Yaroslavl by integrating them. That's very good. We should look into maybe giving the Cossacks some estates. Truce has expired with Odoyev. Oh, yes. They may declare war on us. I think that is very unlikely, as they are our vassal. Let's see, what will we do with our administrative technology? Probably nothing around the technology level yet, but maybe we'll go into the ideas now. I mean, we need a lot of administrative power and a lot of ideas before we can reach something that will enable us to go into Kazan and change their faith. But if it need be, it need be. We're praying. Oh my god, Lithuania versus Crim? There is something coming. They're at war with Crim and the Great Horde, and they're allied with Denmark, Poland and Ryazan. We'll see how that goes. Lithuania, Poland and Moldavia. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. If anything is going bad for Lithuania, we might just attack them. Oh, Vasily Kamensky, a great advisor in our employ, has died. We mourn philosopher Vasily Kamensky's passing, since we may never see their like again. Yeah, he was a great +1 advisor. Great philosopher. Stability cost? I mean, we only have this guy here. To replace him would cost 17. Artist. Highly creative person, exceptionally skilled in sculpturing, painting or poetry. Yeah, we should recruit him, probably. Just to have someone here. Inokenti Rajewski. So, let's see. The inflation is kept in check. It's all good. All's okay. All is okay. It's not the man we wanted, but it's a man that will help in time. If we have had him earlier on, we might have gone for another decision with the church. That is for sure, but this time we're okay. Lithuania. They're going for more trouble. We could gain a general. Look at that. They're gaining influence for that. No. So we could gain military power and they would lose loyalty. Be to 30. How could we bring them loyalty. We could gain... Yeah, military support would of course be great. The clergy loses 20 loyalty. And maybe that is the way to go for at the moment. I'll seek the support, but they might lose a little bit of loyalty. I mean, the national tax modifier is pretty... No, the national tax modifier is too important. But we might ask them for administrative support. What is that? The ladder. The clergy of Starodub's cathedral claim that it is thanks to the strong local veneration of John Climacus, the example that he set for self-improvement, that the entire province now blossoms so. Indeed, harvests seem more plentiful and the people more at peace and loyal than ever before. The ladder of John Climacus has helped many to improve themselves over the centuries, and now we seem once again to be in his debt. Oh, by a flood of tears you made the desert fertile. Oh, Starodub. Very nice, very nice. More manpower, more military power. That little province here that we just developed a bit. Nice going. In preparation for the Renaissance that may never come. Oh, look at the Renaissance. Soon. Soon enough. It's beginning to spread. We need to look if we have some kind of steppe territory. Maybe here in Kazimov. Oh yeah, look at that. Terrain steppes. We might grant that actually to the Cossacks. But we'll see. Disorder. We have disorder. What? Not everybody agrees with our religious doctrine. Some people are complaining loudly, calling our approach to modern ideas narrow-minded, arguing that clinging to ancient philosophy is regressive nonsense. We're losing stability. And we cannot let this stand. We must improve our stability in turn. And you know what? The clergy must pay for it. We'll ask the clergy for some administrative support. Disloyal estates? Ooh, yes. How can we increase that? We could make a generous donation, which we cannot afford. Could seek the support of the clergy, but they would gain more influence. I think we should maybe wait a little. They have some land, but not much. We'll see what happens. I have no experience with disloyal estates, so we'll see how that goes. Result in a negative modifier for your country and unrest in provinces they control. Well, we have no unrest. We have that negative modifier, but that's not too bad at the moment. Also the administrative power that we have gained. And we may just use that to... can we embrace it? When embraced in the country, it will provide something. Yes, it is present. Feudalism. Look at that. There is a lot of that coming now. But still... also, a lot of provinces don't have the modifiers. We might look into this. I mean, in Perm. Ustjog, that is the only thing we have in Perm. Then we have Totma. We have Solgalitskaya and Vologda. And they're really badly developed. We might develop them. Let's see about that. How is our development here? Let's see. There is some Renaissance coming. Totma, not really. What would they need? Adjacent province has Renaissance. Would help. Nearby friendly province has Renaissance. Would all help as well. We might just develop Totma a bit in the state of Vologda. They don't have a high maintenance, therefore the edict won't cost that much. Let's see. We'll encourage the development here. Totma is really cheap to develop too. We'll spend some administrative power that the church gave us. Oh my god. Odoyev, our statesman there, has died. Not good. We'll also develop the military. We'll just develop this province a bit. Fur is a good income. Definitely. There we go. We're to 10, which means it can... The Renaissance can spread there. We're starting that a bit. Also helps our treasury by a lot. We can develop Galitskaya too. Like just a little bit. 50 is like the minimum administrative power. We can invest. Integrating below 0. We have reached that. Oh my god. Now, Tver has insulted us. We have a war goal against them. And Muscovy gets the next subjects. Ooh, below 0. We've integrated them. Disloyal estates. Estates demand control of provinces. They're unhappy with their current amount of land. Oh, that would decrease their loyalty further. So we have to give the church some kind of province. Or they are unhappy for it. Ooh, what would we give them? What would it help us if we gave the clergy some kind of province? Maybe we want to give the clergy a province here, like on the border region. Right. That is not like the best one. Oh, that is already a province of the clergy. Revoke. Something we could do here. We could grant Vladimir to the clergy. Let's take something very underdeveloped, like that one maybe. In below 0. Just starting to give that over. That also has a church, so that would be... Oh, the province is in a territory. Alright, that doesn't work then. The state... Moshaisk, but that's of Moscow. We don't want the clergy in our capital state. That's rather a boyar thing. We have Vladimir here. Could do that. Galich. Vetluga. Vyatka is one of the boyars. We could give that to the church. Why not? Increase their loyalty, influence, and percentage of land by 3%. Will have the following effects in the province. Minimum autonomy 25%. What? My god. But only as long as... Now that's the problem, right? We have to try to fix this. And then we can give it over to the church. The clergy would gain loyalty with this. And we would gain patriarch authority. Yeah, seek the support of the clergy. And then we'll give them Vetluga. It's terrible, but it's okay. There we go. So the clergy is appeased now. But at what price? My god, they have gained influence. What could we do there? They would gain even more influence then. I don't know. I'm not good with this. I'm not good with them gaining influence. Still looking at Vologda. We want some spread there. Solgalitskaya is gaining the spread. Now Velsk would be good. Oh, the queen of the people. Maybe our wife will save us once again. It has become clear to us that Queen Maria is a woman with a heart of gold. Oh my god, that's going to be costly, right? She always does her best to please her husband. To please us. Grand Kniaz Vasily to Temni and treats her friends with unparalleled kindness. During a recent trip to the Yaroslavl province, Queen Maria saw the suffering of its poorest peasants with her own eyes. Ever since, she has been drafting a plan to help her most destitute subjects. In order to make these ideas into reality, however, Maria needs some funds from the nation's treasury. Heart of gold. Yes, you read that and you instantly know she wants to spend some money. Consort of the people. Until the death of Vasily the Second Temni. He's 58. Probably his son says, hey, we don't have much treasury for start. I mean, consort of the people would be good if we had the money. We'd totally do it, but we have more important matters to deal with at the moment. Because we don't have the money, and we still need to gain money. That's the thing about it, right? And now our spy master has even died. And we need to develop Vologda. Do we need to do that? See about that. Vologda is gaining some Renaissance spread. Very good. We have Totma here, which is now at development 10. That should be enough for the moment. See if we can gain a good... Oh, that would be a very good advisor. We'd love to have him here. We just don't have the money at the moment. And where to get that? Decrease army maintenance. Austria declared war on Switzerland, and we have to look again at Lithuania. Look at that. The Crimea is occupied by Lithuania. The Great Horde didn't help the Crimea. Oh my god. That's terrible for us. Can't really afford. Well, now we can afford. So let's recruit Yakim Shuvalov. He should help a lot with our vassals, with our subjects. Even though their limited desire goes down a lot now. Poor uniforms, damn them. One of our cloth suppliers has been found to be supplying substandard cloth for our army uniforms. We understand that the troops are not impressed. Damn them. Oh my god. Well, we still need to amass some money. Hey, we wanted to do that, but it just didn't work out. What to do now? We need to send our diplomat out there. And maybe it's time to fix some relations with Odoyev. Maybe that is really, really best. Maybe a royal marriage will be good. Maybe something like that. I mean, gaining more territory would be great, but we have enough problems on our own at the moment. Also, we need a plan for more territory, and the plan would include taking Kazan. The plan would include taking here Kola and Medsen, Kolmogorye, so we can control the trade center up there. Ryazan declared war on the Great Horde. They cite conquest. My god, Ryazan. They will call us, right? They will. Now, what we could do now, in order to have our own diplomacy well, we could declare a rival the Great Horde. Just in case they are calling us into a war, we'll have some kind of advantage there. And we can also start to send someone here for building a spy network. So maybe we can get a claim. Take the capital Saratov. Be something. But look at that. Ryazan is totally doing it. They are working on the Great Horde. I don't know. Oh, they have two wars. One against Theodoro and one against Ryazan. The Janissaries. We could offer them to join the war, but I don't think they need that. Well, they might come knocking. Later on, we're happy we're not in a war. Need all the money we can get at the moment. Yeah, we have that tech penalty. How's the Renaissance doing? The development doing? We have two big centers here. The Renaissance. And they are doing what they can to improve our overall spread of the Renaissance, as you can see here. It's, I think, going greatly. So the development helps massively. But what next? What now? What would be the plan? I mean, let's think about it. What provinces would we need? Probably first we want to get to the White Sea. And what is this? What is this bound to? It's based here on the coastal center of trade in Kolmogorye, which means we would have to gain Shenkursk and Kolmogorye and probably these territories as well. So maybe that's the closest, like Solvay, Chegodsk and Kolmogorye. Would be the places to go for. Oh, and now I think we also had a development edict here. We can stop that again. For a little bit more treasury. The Great Horde. Well, I can promise you one thing. They won't be a rival anymore after that war. So we're using that building of the spy network just now, at the moment. Tver. They're prosperous. Great stuff. Oh, and Moscow is also prosperous. Really good. Let's see, we can also raise Streltsy, something we don't need at the moment. Then, oh, look at that. We're a little bit over the top with our armies. Yeah, we should dissolve 5k. Let's just dissolve 4k of this here. And they are even... What about them? Select this unit and dissolve them. Disband them. Send them over here. And another one. Below zero's regiments will be dissolved too. And you 3k can join these 4k here. In the fortress. Yeah, that helps. But it also helped for a while against the Liberty Desire. Perm. And our other vessels. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, Lithuania is totally rocking it here. Can't do much. Can't really do much. They're winning Crimea over. It's crazy. Annexed vessels. Yes, this malice is terrible. So, we have to look into this. I mean, our Grand Knyaz, into the royal family, that is, our Grand Knyaz and his wife, they're getting old. And maybe the heir is taking over now. He's industrious. He's a great man. And soon he may take over. And what does he want to have? He wants to have full coffers. So we'll really try to accumulate money now for the plans of the heir. So our couple here is growing old and probably not doing any revolutionary things anymore. They're just developing the country now a bit and maybe researching some technologies, but not that enthusiastically. As I think the old stuff is still pretty good. So that is what they'll do. And that is what they'll be happy with. So let's see what we'll do next time. About that, maybe start the plans to gain some territories here, the help of the spy networks, and maybe just developing the country and the technology, but not in a revolutionary way, just with the calmness of age. So thank you for watching, happy gaming to you, and see you in the next episode. The Legend of Third Rome. Have a good time until then.